Hello there, second grade class. I'm super happy as always that you are here and I'm really ready to start with today's class. I hope that you are as ready as I am. So let's start by doing a review about the activities that we did yesterday. Yesterday, we started by doing a review about the vocabulary from this unit. Remember that this is unit 7 and it's called my favorite food. So of course the vocabulary it's about food. Okay, so do you like to eat? Yes or no? So in the vocabulary we started with some fruits and we are talking about most of it healthy food. Okay, the food that is good for us, not the junk food. Good food, okay, that is healthy food, good food. So this is the vocabulary, and later we did activities on students book page 88. Also you needed to record a video reading activity 8. You could ask your parents to help you, you could ask your classmates, your friends to help you, or you could do it by your own reading the whole dialogue. Remember that this is a dialogue between three people, so please try to read the one that talks the most. That it's either Jamie or either Jeff, but I prefer you to be Jeff. Okay, so and that's it. Remember that if you haven't sent this video, you can send them. You can send it until Friday. Yes, so that's it. And now we are going to check a new grammar. This is new grammar and pay attention to it carefully because this is super important for us. So, as you can see in here, it says, do you like? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay? Do you like? For example, I could say, do you like milk? Do you like chocolate milk? And you can say, yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you like fish? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, yo te pregunto, do you like strawberries? And you can say, tú puedes contestarme, yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, so let's check some examples that I have in here. Do you like noodles? Noodles? Yes, I do. Do you like bananas? No, I don't. Okay, so you have two kinds, in this case, two kinds of answers that you can say, yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, so to ask a person if he likes or she likes some, it is not necessary to be food. For example, do you like flowers? I can say yes, I do, or you can say no, I don't. Okay, it is not necessary to ask about food, but we're focusing on food because this is the unit about, right? So in here we have auxiliary do or does. Okay, this is the structure that we are going to use in this grammar to make questions. Do you like chicken? Do you like curry? Do you like chocolate cookies? You need to start these questions with do or does, depending on the subject. For example, if your subject is I, you, we, or they, you are going to use the auxiliary do. If your subject is he, she, or it, the auxiliary that you are going to use is does. Okay, what is it? What is an auxiliary, teacher? An auxiliary is like a verb or a modal sentence that it doesn't have a meaning at all, but you use it so you can understand the question better. It gives a tense to the question. Okay, so remember that it doesn't have like a real meaning at all, because if you want to translate it, do I like, it doesn't have a real translation in Spanish. So try to get yourself and just follow the structure so you don't get confused on it. Remember, the question needs to start with do or does. Then you add the subject. You can say I, you, we, they, he, she, it. and then the verb. In this case, we are going to use always like. It doesn't matter if the subject is she. We are not going to use does she likes? No, it's always like, because remember that the S it's already added to the auxiliary. Does he like, I don't know, does he like bananas? Does she like onion? And that's it. So I have some examples in here for you. Do you like chicken? And then we have the auxiliary do, because the subject is you. Then we have the verb like, and then you are going to add the food and the question mark, okay? So, and the next question says, does she like lemonade? We have does as the auxiliary because the subject is she. Remember that if the subject is she, the auxiliary needs to be does. Then we have the food or the drink, that in this case is lemonade. Then, does he like apples? Once again, we are using does because the subject is he, like apples. Do they like strawberry? And that's it. It's the same structure. Always start with do or does. Then you write the subject, you, she, he, they. Then always like. It doesn't matter if he's he, she, it. In a question, you are never going to say likes, okay? And the last thing is the food and the question mark, okay? Do you have any questions? If you keep having questions, please send a message or try to be patient. I'm going to keep explaining this in the next few days, in the next few classes, in the next few weeks. So, okay, how to answer to these questions? We can use short answers or long answers. Remember that the short answers will be like, yes I do, no I don't. Yes she does, no she doesn't, okay? For example, do you like oranges? Yes I do. If I would say no, I would say no I don't, okay? So, does she like yogurt? Yes she does. Or we can say no she doesn't, okay? And then, do they like potatoes? No, they don't. They like. Do they like tomatoes? No, they don't. They like potatoes, ¿ok? Aquí ya estamos diciendo que no les gustan los tomatoes, pero sí les gustan los potatoes, ¿ok? If you are using he, she, it, you need to say yes, she does, or no, she doesn't, ¿ok? It changes a little bit. So we have a student's book. Now, grammar. The grammar says the next. Please try to follow this. Siempre lee esto, no olvides leer esto, porque siempre son ejemplos de lo que vas a hacer en la siguiente actividad. So, do you like fruit? Yes, I do. I like apples and bananas. No, we don't. We don't like fruit, okay? Do they like vegetables? Okay, es la misma estructura que ya les enseñé para las preguntas. Y luego la respuesta dice, yes, they do. They like carrots and potatoes, okay? No, they don't. They like fruit. Ok, aquí te están dando las dos opciones para decir yes, they do, no, they don't. Y te dan en el ejemplo de cómo puedes hacer ambas respuestas. Afirmativa o negativa. And the last question says, does he or she like fruit? Yes, he or she does. He or she likes mangoes and strawberries. No, he or she doesn't. He or she likes yogurt. Okay, so activity 11 says look and write. You can see in the pictures in here for 1, 2, and 3. Look at the pictures. You need to complete the questions. Blank, she blank strawberries. Remember the structure from the questions in here. Number 2, blank, he blank tomatoes. And number 3, blank, they blank again corn. Activity 12, answer the questions in 11, right. Yes, she does. Ok, vamos a contestar las preguntas de la actividad anterior fijándonos en la imagen. Number 1, it's already answered. Number 2, and look at this picture, okay? Remember, aquí tienes que fijarte del sujeto. Is she, he, or they, okay? Number 3 would be like, yes, they, vegetables, okay? Yes, they do. And that's it, okay? So the next activity or the next page, page 89, says the next. Activity 14, look at the picture. Which snacks can you name? Oh, these ones are my favorite. I don't like these ones, but I like these ones and these ones. Delicious. And a sandwich. Do you know the name of these kind of foods? Are they healthy or unhealthy? So activity 15 says look, listen and read, then circle healthy and unhealthy snack. So I'm going to play the audio, and when you finish listening to it, we're going to come back and do the activity. So let's listen to the audio. It is not that long, so let's pay attention to it.
Student's Book, page 90, activity 15. Look, listen, and read, then circle. Healthy and unhealthy snacks.
Healthy food is good for our body. Some snacks are healthy, but others are not. Unhealthy snacks have too much sugar, fat, or salt.
Sugar.
Sugar gives us energy, but too much sugar is not healthy. Sugar is bad for our teeth and can make us fatter. Candy has a lot of sugar.
Fat.
Like sugar, fat gives us energy. When we eat too much of it, it stays in our body and makes us fatter. It is not good for our heart. Chocolate has a lot of fat.
Salt.
Salt.
Salt doesn't make us fatter, but too much of it can give us heart disease. Potato chips have a lot of salt. Many snacks have labels. The labels say how much sugar, fat, and salt is in them. Try to read the labels and choose healthy snacks.
Okay, so number 1, candy has a lot of sugar or salt. Circle the correct answer. Number 3, chocolate has a lot of fat or salt. Number 3, potato chips have a lot of salt or sugar. Think big activity. Which snacks in the picture are healthy? Which are unhealthy? Okay, so you need to make a list of them, and that's it. Please don't forget to send pictures of these activities. We did activity 89. We did pages 89 and 90. I think I got it wrong. So the pages are 89 and 90, okay? So any questions, send them to me. Don't forget to send your pictures with your name and the date, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow right here. As always, that's it for today. Goodbye.